Klyuchevskoy is a volcano. That may shock you. Even though, as far as me writing the script knows, I'm making the thumbnail something volcano-like. Also, me reading the script thinks I'm going to make it something volcano-like. Klyuchevskoy is a stratovolcano that has an eruption record beginning in 1697, with the explorer Vladimir Atlasov, who, when he was going through the region that is held in Kamchatka. Speaking of Kamchatka, it is a peninsula at the east of Russia, and for a better vision of what I'm looking at, is a dangly thing near Canada. Kamchatka is part of the Ring of Fire and holds 10% of the world's volcanoes. The Ring of Fire is a string of volcanoes along the Pacific Plate. Klyuchevskoy has been erupting since 1697, but that's how long we've been recording it for. It's been around for 7,000 years now. The first recorded eruption was documented, once again as stated, by Vladimir Atlasov, who was 34 at the time and was an explorer. The volcano erupts very often, on average around every 5 years, but sometimes as short as 3 years or as long as 12. But as I'm writing this, the last big eruption was June 22nd, 2023, but it has been having a Strombolian eruption for a little while now, like as I'm writing it. Strombolian eruptions are when the lava rises at least 500 meters above the volcano's base level that it's normally at, and as a minor rooster tail explosion that's going on, and a moderate amount of gas. Never mind, scratch that. As we're writing this, magma is flowing into lava. Oh, well, never mind. Everything is a-okay. Klyuchevskoy has an exciting bit of folklore around it. The native people of Kamchatka believed that the volcano was inhabited by mountain spirits known as gomeals. At night, the gomeals flew. No photos of the gomeel, no artist rendition, no nothing. That's why it says gomeel photo, and it's blank. Because there's nothing. I can't find one. Around and hunted whales, returning home with the whales impaled on each of their fingers. They would then cook the whales in the volcano. That is why the volcano lit up at night, or that's why they believed it lit up at night. The natives believed that giant piles of whalebone were on top of the volcano, but were too afraid to climb the volcano to find out if this was true. Volcanic characteristics. Standing at the highest point on the peninsula at 15,584 feet, or 4,750 meters, it is among the tallest active volcanoes in the world. There are 70 lateral craters along its slope. The lateral crater looks like this in the context of volcanoes. The lateral craters are cones of volcanic slag from the eruptions of the volcano and erupted fractures at lower levels. Klyuchevskoy has been erupting on average every 5 years, but since 2017 it's been having an annual eruption, most being weak Strombolian, but sometimes there's just some deviation from that. The team that watches all of Kamchatka's volcanoes is called the Kamchatkan Volcanic Response Team, or KVER, or I think that's how you'd say it, but I think it's an acronym, KVERT. Don't know what it stands for, if it is an acronym or if it's just their name. Klyuchevskoy's eruptions has had a major influence on this environment, each eruption resulting in mud flows, glacier melting, and sulfur being put in the air, which is not a good thing for every living creature on Earth. Klyuchevskoy's eruptions cause problems for the people around it by causing mudslides, raining sulfur and ash in the atmosphere. It also causes problems by melting glaciers. Whenever the volcano erupts, it disrupts air travel in Asia and the western parts of North America. Famous eruption events. As stated previously, it has had a recorded history of erupting since 1697. So let's go over a couple. Just two. The 2007 eruption and the 2013 one. Now, enjoy them while I put on a little GIF or the other curse way to say it, of a campfire. 2007. Volcanic and seismic activity peaked in June, with the biggest of the eruptions being Strombolian and Vulcanian eruptions. Ash plumes might be seen rising to heights of 4 to 5 kilometers on satellite images. On June 19th, there was an increase in seismic activity in the Klyuchevskoy village, which was followed by plumes of ash. June 20th and 21st, cool. A sizable ash cloud was seen close to Yelizovo Airport. A thermal anomaly was found in the crater of the volcano, and ash plumes spread over 2,000 kilometers east and 900 kilometers southwest. From June 29th to July 6th to from June 29th to July 6th, there was a decline in seismic activity. However, it all persisted until July 13th. Klyuchevskoy seismic activity was much higher than background levels, and sporadic Chernobylian activity erupted materials between 100 and 300 meters above the crater. Gas and steam emissions, as well as plumes, were frequent occurrences. Some plumes reached a height of 10 kilometers. The volcano continuously displayed a sizable daily thermal anomaly seen on satellite pictures, up until May, when they stopped for more than 2 months. Then, all of a sudden, lava flowed down the northwest, south, and northeast flanks. Well, not really all of a sudden. They had like a rough window when they knew it was going to happen, but generally it was pretty right there. Studies and research. As stated, Vladimir Atlasov was the first person to document this volcano's first documented eruption. And it's not stock scientists. I don't know. That's from when I was making the slides and recording it. I forgot that I had left that in. So, and also that's not a stock photo. It's an actual scientist from Klyuchevskoy. Nice to now be a part of that, to not witness firsthand, but be able to research this volcano along with the countless universities and volcanologists that went to Kamchatka to just see Klyuchevskoy in action. And the aerospace industry, which would also look at it from their perspective of they got to make sure everything can fly well. Both these industries being in Asia and North America, and it's nice that I'm a part of it, as I said. But if you want to also be part of it, then you can go to the KVRT website, or you can look at the Smithsonian website, and you can find footage of this volcano everywhere. It's a very nice mountain when it's not erupting. Anyways, I am and I is, and I'll see you later.